Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's see the stat sheet here for Kevin Durant.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Kevin Durant. Tyus Jones is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Richards in at the 5 down low. And for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Booker surveying the D. Richards with a screen. Pulls up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Lillard passes to Jackson. Here's Prince. And he goes in for the dunk.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and Coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous." I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Antetokounmpo. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Bradley Beal with a rebound. And it's Beal with the ball for Phoenix. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
There's the drive, up and in on the layup.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo against Durant. And it's Lillard penetrating. 5 on the clock. Jackson for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Suns have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 6.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Richards.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lopez, the screen on Jones. Jackson outside. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Excellent read from the veteran Lillard. He has a strong feel for how his teammates are open.
To the inside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Some changes for Phoenix. Dunn, he's checked in for Beal, and it's Allen in for Jones. Durant with a steal. On the wing, Durant. There's the 3. Drops in the 3. He's got 9.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Kuzma's checked in for Lopez. Let's take this break to show you the leaders in steals among shooting guards since the All-Star break. The 4th spot held by Devin Booker.
And those steals haven't come just by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, the most active hands in the league, I think, belong to those fellas right there. I mean, that is one pesky bunch of pickpockets.
Here's Booker, following the score by Milwaukee. There's the screen. Durant way outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Booker. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Got it.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Now here's Dunn. Still no points. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Booker, the pass to Allen. Lets a floater go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Richards. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And Lillard, here we go. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, that time Lillard's speed on the drive forced the defense to make a mistake, and they ended up committing the foul.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Ooh, poked away. To the wing on the left. Inside, Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Beal driving in. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Going inside, Lillard for 2. Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to sweep your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
6 on the shot clock. Plumlee, a screen on Lillard. Pulls it from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. It's Prince on the wing. To the paint. Puts the move on. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
And he makes the first. Jones, he's checked in for Morris. And he can't hit the second. Suns trail by 4. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Beal. Outside Jones. Allen outside. Over Trent. Tries to save it. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. The Bucks second, the Suns in fifth.
And lately, both teams have been shooting the lights out. You know, each is hoping that this trend continues moving forward.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Allen. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. Green's checked in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Damian Lillard. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Only 4 games left of the regular season. Let's see how the West is shaping up. You take a look at Phoenix, they'd be watching from home if the playoffs started today. They're hoping to make a final push.
Well, right now for the Suns, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
On the wing, Jones, defended by Portis. The floater, and it's laid in by Jones.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Here's the teardrop with the putback. O'Neal pulls it in. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. It's the second game of 3 on the road.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
Porter, the pass to Green. Plumlee against Portis. Trent goes in. And that one is hammered home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Plumlee, a screen on Portis. Booker, the pass to Plumlee. Here's Beal. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Beal's got his first points of the night. Right side, Porter. Pass to Green. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Porter, the pass to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Really good in the playmaking role. Porter Jr. with the right read in the two-man game there.
Now Booker, coming off a 22-point game against Houston.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions.
Jones misses.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Some changes for Phoenix.
Timeout.
Richards comes in for Plumlee. And it's Kevin Durant in for O'Neal. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And right here, an intimidating group. The leaders in blocked shots over the past month. Second, Brook Lopez.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lillard against Jones. Lillard outside. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
It's Beal on the wing. Jackson against Booker. Outside Durant. Over Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee with the rebound. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
Slams it it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Phoenix Suns.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
They're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month award recipients. Looking at the East, Jason Tatum.
Reminds me of the Swiss Army knife forward Jason Tatum. It's amazing how well developed a scorer he is at such a young age. What's even more amazing, his fans really get on him when he's not producing at the highest level. A little bit ungrateful if you ask me.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. Defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Beal in at the 3.
Lillard can make it from that spot, and he can make it from much farther out, too. Wow.
Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 13-footer. Rebounded by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 10. And he's going for the oop here. Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace.
Down low. Yep, that one goes. Richards has got 6.
Hey, it's all about W's for Durant. I mean, he understands that feeding open teammates is how you make that happen.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Durant. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Pass to Booker. Shoots over Jackson. Again, the Suns good for 2.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Jones against Lillard. Antetokounmpo with it. Uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Beal outside. Jones with a screen on Prince. Beal finds Booker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And just a classic pump fake move. I mean, Booker wants the defender to make a mistake and foul.
Both free throws good from Booker. Here's Lillard. 9 points in the game. Lopez, the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, no holding back. Giannis powers his way through.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Richards. Beal against Prince. Beal surveying the D. 6 to shoot. From deep. The kick to Durant. Puts up a 3. At the arc. KD drains it.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Attention fans, here come your Bucks.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. And a change for the Suns. Allen's checked in. Trent finds Porter. Going inside, and then Porter with the dunk.
Whoa, storming inside on that drive, and then just exploding. What a jam by Porter.
Porter against Booker. What balance from Booker.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Booker against Porter, and it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Here's Booker. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Booker's got 8 here in this quarter.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
Trent left side. On the wing, Green, pounded by Beal. Shot clock at 5. Porter from outside. Bradley Beal puts it in. Suns trail by 7. Here's Booker. A rare miss for him. Trent against Beal. Trent, the pass to Portis. Now Porter. Outside, Green. Trent outside. Over Beal. And the Bucks miss again.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Tries again. A nice shot by Richards. And it's now only a 5-point Milwaukee lead. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead, leading by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Keep driving it. Get to the free throw line. Keep playing without fouling. Everybody rebound. Get a rebound. Get a rebound.
Mike Budenholzer imploring his team to be aggressive on both ends, but to stay smart about it.
Yeah, he wants them to get to the free throw line, but at the same time wants to keep the other team from doing so. Tough balancing act.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Green. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively. 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. Coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
One more time for your 4-on-4.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He drops it from range. And the Bucks lead by 6.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Up top, O'Neal. Prince against Allen. Over Prince. Allen can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 6. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on O'Neal.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Suns trail by 8. Outside Booker. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bucks.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Look at nasty right there. Oh, my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
And Booker puts up a deep 3, and the Suns miss again.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since. He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And the shot goes in.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix. Bradley Beal comes in for Allen. Jones, the pass to Beal. And here's Richards, covered by Lopez. Outside Durant. Here's Booker. The kick to Durant. There's the triple. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. Lopez, the screen on Jones. Here's Lillard. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker, the pass to Beal. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Jones against Lillard. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Booker finds Beal. And here's Richards. Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. On the wing, Jones. From the arc. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Here's Beal. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Talk about trusting Beal in the big moments. No matter the stakes, he can find a shot.
Second team foul.
43 seconds left in the 4th. Dane goes in. And the dunk by Lillard.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Offensive board. Beal. And it's good.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
Let's make some noise for your box hoop crew.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Lopez. And the Bucks with the possession here. And here's Lillard. So we see the Bucks get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it, you know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and, you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.